Hey, what's up guys? We are back again with the best deck in Clash Royale right now. This thing is incredibly easy to play. You're literally on autopilot as soon as you get into battles. Whether it's using the Mega Knight or the Ram Rider on defense, your opponent's going to struggle to break through. The Archer Queen on offense, when she goes invisible, will pop off and take towers in seconds. The Bandit's going to dash onto things, leapfrog onto the tower, and secure you a lot of damage. And when you stack up a big push with your Mega Knight Ram Rider and obliterate any of your opponent's buildings with the lightning, they're not going to be able to stop you. If you don't have Archer Queen or you don't want to play her, you can always use Electro Wizard, but Archer Queen is way better. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SIRTAG, making this channel possible. All right, guys, let's get into it. What are you going to do, my dude? Wow, you hate gingers? You're such a mean person, man. What's up with that? Why you got that clan name? Be a better person, sir. We're going to give you, I don't know. I think he needs some love in his life. I think this man needs a lot of love in his life. I'll go in for a Mega Knight here. And I will be able to just destroy every single one of those zappies. You know what? My Mega Knight hates you, sir. It's going to jump for joy on the tower. And the best part is, I can go for a Ram Rider and hide behind everything else. The Archer Queen is not going to die. She's, in fact, going to go invisible. She's going to pop off, and she's going to pop your tower in seconds. That's what you get, sir. You get annihilated in a split second, and we are splitting your tower in two. Actually, more than half health. His tower is now down 2,000 damage from one push with the best deck in Clash Royale. What can I say? We assert dominance every single time we play this deck because it literally doesn't take any skill. You go for Mega Knights, you use your Archer Queen, and you have a Ram Rider, and then you go for the Archer Queen ability when your opponent drops anything on top of it. And then the Mega Knight's just going to be able to splash on all of their creative bait cards that they have. Also, if you want to go in for a Goblin Cage Brawler, I can Bard Brill on the right-hand side, not have to spend any elixir whatsoever, Mega Knight on the left, and be completely okay. Only thing that is difficult right now is the fact that the Flying Machine isn't going to die for a period of time before I can back to the Archer Queen. But is it really that bad? Probably not, guys. Look at that. The Archer Queen is still going to be able to pop off and finish off the Flying Machine. The Ceiling Fan is not going to stay alive much longer. He does not have Goblin Cage in cycle. He doesn't even have enough elixir for the Royal Recruits, so I can go for the Archer Queen ability. I wouldn't do this typically, but he'll have to Fireball this if he wants to deny damage, which he's not going to do, right? So we're currently up. He barely has done any damage to my tower, and Owen, you are getting owned, my dude. You are getting destroyed, my dude. Simply because you have that clan name, I feel like I could be a little bit more mean to you, sir. We'll go for that Royal Ghost in the back, and maybe we go for Electro Spirit here. And then Mega Knight on top of the right-hand side. You know what? Yeah. Oh, dude.
He needs hope.
He just wants to lose the game. Okay. All right. Give me your cold. Give me your cards. I want them all. Grand challenges are ripe for disruption with this deck. If you want to play the best deck in the game, you should definitely consider picking this one up. Archer Queen isn't even going to die because she's immortal. She goes in hide and seek, and then your opponent's never able to find her.
Is there anybody in here?
It's the worst game of hide and seek, the one that your opponent can never win. Ram Rider walks its way through and Gallivants and just takes the tower. Yo, I can cycle double Mega Knights, double Mega Knight Brothers of Justice. This game is definitely over, and I don't even know why he's trying anymore. You know, most people should just leave as soon as they lose like 2,000 damage to this deck because it's impossible to come back. But the Ram Rider is slow, and the Snare, and the Lightning, and Archer Queen, our offense and defense are absolutely unrivaled. Can I Lightning and 3-crown you? Oh my gosh, it's going to happen. Yes, sir! That's what I'm talking about. Utter display of dominance. As you guys can see, we are not going to be losing anytime soon with this deck. We are already at a clean, pristine 5-0 in Grand Challenge. All right, we got a game against Lucker. What is going on, my dude? We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. Wait, is it Luker or Lucker? I'm confused. It's Luker, right? I thought it was Lucker. You know what? I'm glad his name isn't Lucker because I want to be lucky in this matchup. I want to be lucky with this deck. Even if you've got Archer Queen, I think our Archer Queen will be superior because you also have to drop a unit here. You can't fight Archer Queen versus Archer Queen on our side. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. So the better thing that could have happened there. Oh my gosh, it happened. He spams stuff at the river. The Tesla decays, and now the Ram Rider has a straight-on pathway towards the tower. I don't even know if the Hog Rider gets a hit.
I failed.
He's down so bad. The Bandit's going to lock onto the tower. If he goes in for an Ice Spirit, he is able to shut it down, but that's a ton of elixir spent from our opponent. I'm going to wait till the last possible second, and then Glorious, drop my Mega Knight. Let's go, baby. That was hilarious to see the Ram Rider shut down the Hog Rider, give us amazing counter pressure, and then we can go for an Archer Queen. But if we Archer Queen on his side of the map, right, he needs to drop something else, or the Archer Queen then locks onto the tower. You can't let your Archer Queen die, but you also can't use its ability. So it's really bad in an Archer Queen versus Archer Queen matchup. It doesn't work well on defense. You need to go for Valkyries or guards, but yeah, it's a lose-lose situation. As soon as you drop the card, I'm going to lock onto your tower, or I'm going to kill your queen. And either one, I'm going to power through with my machine gun. He is OP. Okay, Electric Spirit's going to give him King Tower activation, but I don't think it matters if your tower's dead anyway.
Look at this dude.
He's protecting a 75 HP tower at this point. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm proud of him, you know? He's got the heart of a lion, refusing to give up in this game. He hasn't done an ounce of damage, and he has definitely lost, but he's still trying his hardest. So yeah, this guy literally gave up without doing any damage to my tower. That's how dominant this deck is. It's pretty unfair, and Clash Royale needs to nerf it like yesterday. Literally yesterday. Jumping into this one, the guys are going to go in for a very interesting and peculiar Goblin Drill at the start of the game. Like, he doesn't know what my deck is, yet he drops his win condition.
Not a clue.
So, good start for me. And I think we can stockpile a ton of stuff at the river. No! This is one of the bad moments for us. Oh my gosh. Can the Archer Queen bail us out? Is the Archer Queen that broken that she can bail us out of such a bad situation? I don't know. Nah, I'm in a bad spot, guys. I might lose this with the best deck in the game. Please say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so, bro. Oh no. I'm in a tragic scenario. I'm at 400 HP on a tower. If there's one deck that can come back, it is ours. So, not going to discount us right now. I thought I made the right play. I thought, hey, it's a Goblin Drill deck. It's going to have Valkyrie and a Tesla. But he had Mega Knight with it. You sly sir. You caught me in a terrible situation. And now we're going to have to play our absolute best to bounce back. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost in the back. And maybe we can Archer Queen at the river. Yeah, if I Archer Queen at the river and I stop that from dashing, that would be ideal. And the Royal Ghost is still able to kill it. He's going to go for a Mega Knight on top of this. There's no doubt in my mind. So I don't want to use my ability. It's just going to die anyway. There's the Mega Knight. Okay, cool. I can Barbaro on top of your Firecracker. I hope the bats die first. Good stuff. I'm going to eat the wall breakers. I don't think I can afford to not eat them, so I'm going to Barbaro afterward. We should be able to kill that really fast and then follow up with a Bandit and a Mega Knight. Do we have counter pressure, guys? I ate a ton of damage. Maybe we can deal a lot of damage. It needs to be a one-for-one transaction, my dudes. Let's go. Okay, Mega Knight is going to be able to kill the Bandit, but at what cost, right? Is he going to be able to jump? Nah, it's not going to happen. Totally not going to be able to jump on the tower. But Mega Knight's out of cycle. Maybe we can go for a Ram Rider and see what he has in store for us. There's a chance that we can do the dance. Are you going to go for a Goblin Drill? Are you going to do that? Yeah, you're going to Goblin Drill into me. Okay. Good Ram Rider here. Goblin Drill will die. I think the Goblin spawned in the back, so they should die to the Royal Ghost too. Good stuff. We're Archer Queen on the right. He'll probably Mega Knight, and then we'll trade this tower and we'll Mega Knight on the right-hand side. So it was all completely planned. This is what we need to do. Sometimes you got to do bold tower trades to make it happen for the memes. And we're having to go all in the right-hand lane. And I think that he's not able to stop this. Unless he cycles back to a Mega Knight, which I just don't think is in the cards for you, man. If we do a tower trade and we do all the damage to the right-hand side, are you kidding me right now? We're winning this game right now. We are actually back in business. We are fully formed in a fruition place that we do not want to disgrace. If I Electro Spirit, we're winning right now. My goodness. So you guys saw what I did. I wanted him to go in for the Mega Knight, and I knew it would be a bad transaction for him because he would trade a full HP tower for a tower that had 300 HP. If you guys can make those type of plays with Mega Knight, the comeback potential is always very real. I can Archer Queen afterward. Okay, in this specific scenario, I think the Archer Queen is probably going to die to another Mega Knight. We'll have to wait and see, though. I'm going to Ram Rider on the right. I expect him to Mega Knight on the left, so I want to Bandit. Yep, that's exactly what we were hoping for.
Just like you predicted.
We're going for one of these. Maybe we can 3-crown. There's a chance that we do the dance. Let's go, Ram Rider. You know you want to. I'll Mega Knight on top of his Mega Knight. Stop it in its tracks with the King Tower plugging away. We're chilling. Don't know if he's going to go in for... yeah, he is going to. I think the bats die, though. And then I Archer Queen afterward. You're not able to 3-crown me. What are you doing? Why are you giving me a counter push towards your weaker tower, bro? Are you serious right now? This is beautiful.
Look at this beautiful boy.
Oh, he has the Mega Knight again. Every single time he does that, you guys already know we Ram Rider, we ban it, we bombard him with everything we have in the left-hand side and the right-hand side at the same time. Archer Queen might die to the Firecracker. I hope that doesn't happen. If we're able to kill the Mega Knight and the Firecracker, that would be hilarious. Yo, the Ram Rider is bouncing through. Same with everything else. We're going to walk with a 3 crown. That comeback was sensational, and that's what I'm talking about. If you think that you're out and you think that you're losing the game, you're never out. This deck is way too good.
Voilà, mais c'était sûr en fait! C'était sûr!
The comebacks are always within reach. So we're going to bandit in the back and we're going to see what's happening. You guys already know if your opponent goes in for a bandit, you're going to be the big Mega Man. You're going to drop the Mega Knight at the river and you're going to spam everything you can in the left-hand side. If we get Mega Knighted as well, it would not be that surprising, and there it is. He's going to have the exact same deck as me. You know what? It's the best deck in the game. He has good choice.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I can go in for the Archer Queen here. I'm not going to go invisible. I'm going to use the Electric Spirit, and I'm going to make sure the Mega Knight jumps onto that instead. So, ooh, maybe it does jump on my Archer Queen. Please die. Let's go. Archer Queen, I know you were a little bit scared because I was scared for you.
Thank the gods.
I wonder what he does here. Rail Ghost is not going to be able to hit my Archer Queen, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, you wild child? You're taking an insane amount of damage. He's giving me the well play. I did not play well. I clicked an ability, bro. I dropped 1 elixir and I get 900 damage on your tower. Seems like a good transaction. I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, bandit on bandit is also pretty good because you can bandit here. Use your tower as a resource. And then obliterate them with a Ram Rider, so then you force that elixir on both sides. So where do you want a Mega Knight? Do you want a Mega Knight here and then eat the damage from the bandit? Sure. Okay, that's completely acceptable for me. This is one of those situations that you disperse your elixir, so then your opponent doesn't have an answer to you. I'm going to Mega Knight and I'll Electro Spirit. I wonder if we can stop the Ram Rider from charging. If we can do that and then swiftly go in for a Barbell, we are able to shut this down and minimizing the damage too. So we're in the damage lead, and we have a commanding situation where the Mega Knight is still alive, by the way. Like, that thing is not going to die for a long time. The fact that he uses his ability so capriciously is hilarious, because now he's not going to have the Archer Queen ability. He's getting damage to the wrong side. He doesn't have Elixir for the Bandit. You can't even use the Archer Queen ability if you had it, because you had to defend the Bandit, and you didn't have Elixir for that either. So we drove him dry like the Sahara Desert, and he was just trying to fumble for any counter you could possibly conceive. In this particular situation, I want a Mega Knight on top of the Royal Ghost, but I know that that is a little bit of a doozy. If I drop the Mega Knight too early, and then we fight on our opponent's side of the map, it's not necessarily what we want in life. Oh, that Electro Spirit was actually supposed to pull. I made a slight slip up. I own those misplays, and we try to get better every time that we make them. So well played on our opponent's side. I did not play that well. Wonder if the Archer Queen wins us the game here. If it just goes undercover and it takes the tower, even if he snowballed, nah, that was a good snowball. Do not get a hit, do I? Oh, are you kidding me? How did that get a hit? Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, you lightning, but do you break through? I don't know about... Oh, no. Just hit the bar barrel. Yeah, bar barrel, I know. That was glitchy. They both dashed. How did that happen? Did you guys see what I saw?
I know, right?
What the heck am I witnessing? You guys saw that, right? They both dashed at each other, but it hit my tower instead of the bandit. That's weird. That's so wacky. He's gonna Mega Knight. I want to go invisible. I want to go invisible. You can't see me. It's the most dangerous game of hide and seek you've ever seen. And now I Mega Knight, I Ram Rider, and win the game, right? Like, this definitely wins. If the Mega Knight just tanks for the Ram Rider and then I Lightning afterward, I just need one connection. It's impossible to stop this. You have no other reset besides Snowball, right? Snowball's not going to be enough. I Lightning and I walk away with a dominant W. GG, my dude. Pleasure playing against you, taking your towers and all your gold. So jumping into this one, I'm going to Bar Barrel. We're going to shut down those goblins and we're going to see what's happening. What you got, my dude? What you going to do? I'll bandit in the back, and maybe you're going to go in for a prince. Okay, yeah, sure. If you want to go for a prince, I can shut it down with the Archer Queen and Electro Spirit to stun it. If you don't have Electro Wizard, you need to be running Electro Spirit. You have to have some way of stopping chargers in this meta. Also, maybe we can go for a Ram Rider here. What do I Mega Knight? So many answers. So many decisions. What do I want to do? I'll go for a Ram Rider in the left and a Royal Ghost in the right. How about a little bit of both? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that snipe from the Royal Ghost? That was insane. I am up so much elixir and damage right now. The Royal Ghost is piling on the lead. And we can make this a stampede. If I go for a Barb Barrel and have the Bandit dash onto the Princess, we know he can't go for a Goblin Barrel for a while.
Where clear target.
Because he has to defend against the Bandit. He didn't have enough Elixir, he took a ton of damage, and he might even straight up lose the game. Dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you play against Logbait, this is what you need to do. You make that one good play on offense with the Bandit, and it leapfrogs onto the tower, and it just saves you, guys. The Prince, he's actually the Bandit in disguise, saving the Princess Tower from destruction, and I guess actually destroying the other princess. He saves a princess to destroy a princess. Wow, that's a brutal reality that the world is. It's a zero-sum game sometimes. Maybe we can go in for a Bandit in the left-hand lane. Ooh, do we want a Lightning here? That would be pretty peculiar, but I do take tower if I do it. So I'm going to Lightning on top of the Prince. Make sure that the Prince can't charge anymore, because the Prince is able to kill the Bandit. If you guys haven't seen... These predictions that I haven't even been trying to do have been working out so well for me, guys. I can't even talk about that. We sniped 2 princesses. We sniped a Bandit. We sniped everything earlier today. Like, in this particular game, we were able to snipe a princess, and we were able to assassinate the Dark Goblin. These elixir trades are absolutely unrivaled, and there is no chance that my opponent has any way of coming back. That was just a super easy win. What more can I say? As expected with the best deck in Clash Royale. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.